Alright, what's up YouTube? MustangMatt here again, bringing you guys another brand new video. And today I got something a little bit different for you guys, and as you can see, it's a completely different garage, completely different car, but as you probably can tell from the title, this is actually my buddy Austin's 240 SX drift build that you guys have probably seen on the channel before. But if you go check out that video, you can see him, or actually us, going for a ride around his neighborhood in it when it just got finished running. But now he went my route, and he's gonna actually turbo his too. As you can see, they're already he's already got the turbo all in and everything like that. He's been working on it for the past couple months, I believe. Pretty much since the last time you guys saw the video of him driving, or us driving it, he's been working on doing the turbo build. So I thought I'd give you guys a couple videos here on it and make it another series, give you guys something else to watch while I gotta finish up a couple of things on my car before I can post the update video. But here he's basically putting on his part of, I guess, what you call his tube front end. But I showed you all the welds there, and then kind of just give you a little walk around of his whole car, his turn signals, all his wiring that he's doing too. Kind of looks like my car, I guess. And then yeah, there's his sweet wheels. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys his car, and we're definitely gonna be making a bunch of videos of it, and of both of our cars when it's done. But there's kind of his switch panel and wiring, kind of similar to what I'm doing on my car, except for he did a painless harness. So there's his fuse box down there and his computer and everything. But yeah, I just made a little aluminum panel there with some tabs to mount those in. Kind of exactly what I'm going to do, actually. So pretty similar in a lot of aspects. But he's just finishing up welding on this crossbar for his radiator. So he's welding on these quick release mounts, I guess you call them. They're kind of like the ones for roll cages, but these ones just have a screw in them. So he's just welding those on. I got a couple clips of him doing that, and basically that way he can remove that bar easily to get his radiator and stuff out. But as you'll see in the last clip on here, all the intercooler and radiator, all that stuff all mounted up. See how it exactly goes in there. But we were just kind of mocking up everything with his fenders and his bumper on here, just so he could weld this in. But it's all welded in. This is actually a kit that he bought, so if any of you guys are interested, if you guys have 240 builds, let me know. I'll try to get all the info from him and slowly start putting it in the description. I'll have to ask him about a lot of this stuff. But yeah, just kind of show you guys all these random clips that I accumulated over the last couple weeks. Thought I'd finally post something so you guys can have something else to watch, something new, something fresh. But he did all the welding with just flux core. So when I go to do my tube front end, I'll probably just do the same thing. I'm not totally sure yet. Excuse me, but probably just weld it on. Mine's probably going to be chromoly, I believe. So I would prefer to TIG it on, hopefully, but I'll be figuring that all out when I get my roll cage welded in anyways. So, but yeah, should be coming up here on another clip, but I just kind of want to show you guys the process of building the support for the radiator and everything in the front end. He did a Sylvia front light conversion, as you saw there. So he has the Sylvia piece in the middle. Here's actually a clip of it. I don't remember what I recorded. I'm just kind of winging it, so sorry, but I'll have a lot better video of explaining all the parts and everything that was done. So I'm just kind of showing you guys what I was able to capture. But basically that's how he can mount all his stuff to that bar and mount the really close to his headlights, but it ended up working. Had to trim out some of his headlights on the back there, but that's his Borg Warner. I actually don't know the size of it. I'll have to get that again too. Probably just see it in the next update video. I'll mention it for you guys. And he has he went with twin blow off valves, or sorry, wastegates, and he went with I believe they are, I want to say 36 millimeter, but I'm not totally sure on that. So I'll just get all the specs for you guys when I can, but just kind of want to show you everything, kind of the process of him just putting all these tabs on for his front lights here so that those will be a lot stronger. What else am I forgetting to mention? And as you can see here in this shot, his tires stick out quite a bit, but that'll be taken care of when he does his wide body kit, because he plans to do a whole wide body kit on the car and everything like that. So it'll be a real drift car and look a lot better, obviously, once it has a wide body kit on it. Won't have as much tire poke, I guess you'd call it. But he's just going ahead and welding those up, pretty much getting all the front end tied up. He still has, I guess you call it a stock ECU, but it has tunes preloaded. So when he does end up getting the car to where it's able to start, he can actually drive it. And here's a little bit newer update. He has a bash bar welded on, as you can see. He got that. I'll let you guys know what that is also, what company makes it. But that actually kind of bolts in through the frame. Don't know if I get a good shot of it, but then he went ahead and freshly painted everything. Freshly did his, or actually, I don't know, I said freshly. He went ahead and ceramic coated his whole exhaust and his headers, everything like that. And that was, just did it in black ceramic coating, as you can see here. Looks pretty sweet. So I may end up doing that to my, obviously, instead of wrapping it, is a little bit easier, or not easier, but a little bit cleaner, I guess you could say. It is pretty easy because he just pays for it, but definitely looks pretty good. So, and there's the, I'll show you in a second, the bar that mounts on the front. But his switch panel is a little bit different than mine. Not quite the same, but pretty much the same thing. Just kind of wanted to show you guys more of the wiring close up so you can see how he mounted that in there. And then this is his front bar that I was telling you about. So obviously all painted and has his his radiator and intercooler mounts for it already on there. So that just bolts back on whenever he wants to remove it. He can unbolt it, and that kind of sits like that. It's pretty tight though. I like it a lot, and I kind of want to do the same thing on my front end. I'm hoping to where I can kind of just remove the main front bar. I might do that. I'm not sure yet because I don't have my front end. But I believe he's just running 3-inch intercooler piping, and I want to say 3 inches exhaust as well, with inch and 5/8, I want to say, headers. Not entirely sure on that, so I'll let you guys know. But here's another shot of his turbo. I also think I got a shot of his blow-off valves too, up close. I kind of like he's kind of going for purple, black, and I don't know why I'm blanking. Can't think of the name right now, but as you can see, his intercooler piping looks really good, fit right in. That thing that was next to the intercooler piping on the other side was his power steering pump. He has an kind of externally mounted, I guess you'd call it, but he just bought one off of a junkyard vehicle, not a junkyard vehicle, but bought one off of a different vehicle that runs a similar setup. He's trying to show you here. Basically, it's all done. He got it all mocked up, or not mocked up, but he got it all cut and, fit to the different radius bends that he had to do. But it looks really good, and you can see he's got the exhaust here sticking straight out the hood, so screamer pipes will be really cool. Hopefully sound really good. That's his swirl pot there. Just a bunch of different stuff. His radiator's all in. Wanted to just kind of show you the blow-off valve setup. He does have his drain line in for his return on his turbo, so he's getting pretty close. You just gotta get a few more things. So stay tuned, you guys. I'll be definitely updating you when this thing is screaming down the street, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up and a like and a comment if you got anything that you want to know. So stay tuned for the next one. Peace.